Oh yeah. So you haven't seen a video from me in a while because I'm on vacation with my family here in BC, British Columbia, near the Shuswaps. And I decided to take a day for myself to just go and look at some old cars. I was actually on my way out from the resort and I came across Mike from Rust Brothers. So I stopped in and said hi and told him what a big fan I was. If you haven't seen it, it's just the mintiest show out there because it's a very authentic version of like Gas Monkey. It's just a guy that decided to start his own shop and start restoring old cars. Like he's got like 30 acres of old cars.
My name is Mike Hall, and over the last 40 years, against better judgment, I managed to amass over 400 classic cars. These cars are my legacy, but I'm running out of time to restore them all. So I opened up a restoration shop with my son Connor and my best friend Avery to try and turn my passion into profit, restoring cars that the average person can afford.
This isn't it. This is just another auto place that I decided to stop and look at. But it was neat to meet him. So if you haven't seen that show yet, check it out. It's called Rust Brothers on the History Channel. So I just thought, why not take a look at some old iron? And I know I'm a big fan of Peterbilts and Kenworths, but it's always kind of fun to see what else is out there. Maybe someday I'll do a car project. Huh. This is my idea of a stop on a holiday. Check out this 55. Beautiful. So this is actually a museum. They got an indoor and outdoor showroom. I just walked by the outdoor showroom, but I just thought I'd come in here and peek at these. I wonder if that's an original Shelby or a kit car. Beauty. Oh, here we go. Two-door post, resto, 100,000. Sacrifice sale, 59 grand. Drive it home today for 59 Canadian. What's that, about 40 US? Firebird. Kind of reminds me of Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am with those wheels. Neat old hot rod. It's interesting. I wonder if that's factory. Pretty cool. What is this? 46 Merc utility. Wow. I've never even seen something like this before. Built in Canada for Australia, rare. For sale, serious offers only. Wow, that is a rare bird. Cool. There's some neat cars in here. I'd sure like to hear this thing fired up. Sacrifice sale, 60,000 invested, motivated seller. Old Ford, 49 Ford. Wow, looks like you put a lot into this. 27,000. First time I've been in a museum where just about everything's for sale. Nice paint job on it. Oh, there's a nice old Chevy. This one's for sale too. 66 Bel Air, 15 grand. A little 283. Too many doors on it though. Nice paint. Not too many Dodges though. I'm a big Dodge fan. I'd sure like to build a 69 Charger someday. Oh, this guy's for sale too. Old Fairlane. 56 Crown Vic, 50 grand. Wow, that's pretty sweet. Right on. Well, let's go check out what's outside. Here's the start of a project. Nice frame rails. Probably a Cabover because it's so far forward. Interesting, a steering box right at the front of the frame. A little booster. Boy, pretty straightforward. Cool. Missing a few parts. Look at this neat old Chevy Corvair. That would be a unique project. Little mini Cabover. Huh. A lot of potentials. A lot of potentials. '57 4-door post. Probably all three on the tree. Oh, can't see the reflection. Looks like they got an automatic in it. Some neat old Cabovers. Check out this old Ford. My dad had one when I was a kid. He used to ride around in it when he had a sod farm. You're not allowed to open the doors. It's funny, I still remember those vents. Yeah, just like I remembered it. Ford gas engine in it, V8. I don't know, probably a 390 or a 460. And this is how I remember he used to pull this lever, and that would allow the cab to tip forward. It's small enough that you could actually just tip it forward by hand. I think it probably had some sort of assist on it. And then you put the lock in. Okay, so this is the same as I went over there. So that frame I was looking at was one of these Ford Cabovers. I should restore one of these old trucks as an homage to my dad. Maybe someday. There are a lot of them out there. Ford 700. I think they look kind of neat. You sure don't see many of them on the road anymore. Commercial plate from Alberta. Should see if they sell me that. It's pretty cool. Pretty vintage. Nice. Oh, good old leaky T-tops. Now here's a good bandit car to go along with the smoky truck. Old Z28. I like that Chevy truck. That's sharp. 68 GM 3/4 ton. I like old iron. As I always say, old trucks matter. The late 50s Ford. Oh, it's International. It's got a PTO winch on it. Check that out. Cool thing about a PTO winch is power takeoff, obviously, right from the engine. So you never end up, you could always winch yourself out as long as the motor's running. And they won't stop pulling. 61 International 4x4. Oh, she's just a beauty. Look at that. It's a rare bird. Seems solid. For sale. And no price. Hog a logger. Love it. There's definitely some pretty neat project trucks here. A lot of them are pretty far gone, but the bodies are solid. I mean, you just take it all down and you invest 30, 40, 50,000 in it and you end up with a $30,000 truck in the end. But it's not about making money. Austin. I've never even heard of an Austin. It's a neat little Cabover. Cool. Merc. This guy's pretty far gone. But it's amazing how the steel holds up after all these years. Hey, an old Ford Bronco. Just like what's his name had there in Speed. Keanu Reeves. A little automatic in it. Nice. Volkswagen van. The Jeepster Commando. No, that's too ugly. National. Some neat old cars here. 48 Dodge. '58 Chevy. Like the 57 if it had 2 doors in it. Some old hot rods. Oh, an AMX. Don't see too many of those. Old hot rods. Little Mustang. Yeah, definitely some potential cars here. It's fun to look at. Check that out, Kaylee. It's a Cabover Pete. Back there. I'm gonna stop and take a look at it. It's great. The owner's here, so he's just showing me the old girl. 15 over and a B-block cat in it. Oh yeah. So it was originally for pulling houses. That's why they got the big mirrors on it. And the old boy passed away, so he converted it to the just the regular. But it's a real short wheelbase. I should pull a Bruce Wilson. Maybe get Bruce to help me cut it and spread it out. 86?
186. 186 wheelbase.
186 wheelbase, yeah. So she's short. Be nice to stretch it out to like a 300. Oh, listen to that B-block purr. Oh yeah. It's got a wet kit on it, so it would make a beautiful gravel truck. I get back into hauling my gravel. Oh man, I want it. Wants 11,000 for it. Let's check out the inside. I love this moose catcher on the front. Oh man, Cabovers are a little tricky to get in and out of. Okay, what do we got? Oh, healthy oil pressure. Wow, it's pretty nice in here. It's got the old buckskin interior. Oh, she's just humming, sitting on top of the motor. No jakes though. Oh, this would be a nice addition to the fleet. Needs some cleaning, but it's in really good shape. Wow, I need another project like I need a hole in the head, but she is a beauty. What a find on vacation. Let's see if I can get out of here without falling. Find my stairs. Hard to hold on to the phone and climb onto this thing at the same time. What do you think, guys? Air ride cab, because Cabovers can be terrible rides. That's why a lot of guys don't like them. But it's got 2 leveling valves, one on each side. So it levels out the back, and then there's bags in the front as well. Isn't that neat? This is the back camper. Oh, I want this. Ouch. That'll deliver it. Man, I'm supposed to be on vacation, sitting on the lake, drinking a beer, and I'm out here looking at minty old trucks. See, I used to haul houses, mobile homes, as you see on the door, but that's why they got this extra wide deal for the mirrors. And as I was saying, when the old boy passed away, he took the all the rigging off it and just threw a fifth wheel on. But yeah, she is short. I mean, it'd be very maneuverable, but it looks like hell. It needs to be stretched out. I'm thinking like a 300-inch. Just super stretch on her. Oh, that guy was a pretty cool dude. He said he'd haul it home and put it on my driveway for 12 grand, all in. I don't know. Big dreams and empty pockets. Story of my life.